Up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Nope, it's a rock.
He's a black Jedi.
What's going on, everyone? It's ABJ and welcome back to the channel. If you enjoy Star Wars news and rumors, you're already in the right place. Go ahead and hit subscribe right now with post notifications on. That way you don't miss any videos. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the High Republic. You notice how to do that? Because it's, the High Republic, There's a lot of news going around about this character in the High Republic named Geode. That is, well, he's a rock. Now, this is fantastic, great news, for so many different reasons. You may be thinking to yourself, ABJ, how is this good news? This is horrible news. Well, it's good news for two specific reasons that we're going to get into right now. Just to give you a little background, this character, Geode, like I said, he's a rock. He's a sentient rock.
What did he say?
You've probably seen other videos on this subject. Basically, he's like a navigator who flies around in the ship that's called the vessel. So original right there. He flies around in that ship and yeah, that's really all you need to know. Did I mention that he's a rock?
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No. Look at the top of his head.
This sounds horrible, ABJ, so why is this good news? Well, we're going to get into that right now. There's two different reasons. First and foremost, this is great news because it shows just how inept, how horrible Kathleen Kennedy and co are at writing Star Wars. Because in case you didn't know, the High Republic, or should I say the High Republic, sorry, I won't do that anymore. High Republic is her baby. It's her thing. She's overseeing it all. So which I guess that would mean, especially being the president of Lucasfilm already, that all this stuff has to come through you. All the different writers that you have on projects. I'm assuming you look over stuff before it gets published. You have to approve it. So I don't know how you would miss the big rock character. So the fact that Kathleen Kennedy had to approve this herself, and the fact that, the people she has writing and her story team for Lucasfilm is working on these type of characters, I think it should convince people, even people who defend Disney Star Wars at times, should truly convince them that Kathleen Kennedy has no idea what she is doing and needs to go. So yes, more people join our cause. I mean, this is all over the internet right now in the fandom, and people are just losing their minds wondering how this made it into Star Wars. Okay, so the second reason why this is great news is because, now some of you are gonna get mad right now and want to turn the video off. It's awesome because Geode is actually a really great character.
What did he say?
Before you unsubscribe and dislike this video and call me an N-word in the comments, elaborate on what I'm saying, okay? I've actually had the privilege of reading this book, Into the Dark, and in a lot of ways, I actually really enjoyed the story. The only parts I didn't enjoy were, well, yeah, the rock. No. I'm sure there's some other stuff, but yeah, that's the real problem with the book for me, was the rock. Huh, this is pretty good. Oh, the rock is back. And that's pretty much how Into the Dark feels when you're reading it. But I did mention that the rock is kind of an awesome character. And what I meant by that is, in a way, like, the character of the rock would actually be a good character if it wasn't a rock. The only way I can explain that is, imagine you're watching A New Hope for the very first time. No, I'm not saying this book is as good as A New Hope, okay? Because I mean, it's just not. Imagine you're watching A New Hope and you're really enjoying it. It's a good story, a great story. Then you get to Han Solo's character and he's a rock. Not saying that Geode is on the level of character as Han Solo.
Well, duh.
I'm just saying that it could have been interesting or a good character if he wasn't a rock. Does that make sense? Some of you I know may think that's blasphemous, but I just want to be completely honest about my opinion. It's not a bad book. It's just, it shows that the people they have writing Star Wars shouldn't probably be writing Star Wars. Claudia Gray is an amazing writer, don't get me wrong. She has written some actually good Star Wars novels. But I just feel there are some things that don't belong in Star Wars. And I actually want to see new, fresh things in Star Wars, but I think there's a way to add something new and fresh, but also doesn't break the universe. And that's also, I don't know, not stupid. Sentient rock doesn't feel like it belongs in Star Wars. And it's also just really dumb. You want to add things that are new and fresh, like how Kathleen Kennedy, I guess, imagines she's doing, also needs to actually fit the universe. So it can be new and fresh, but it should not take us out of the universe. It should feel like this belongs in Star Wars, but it's something I hadn't ever seen here. Guys, that's pretty much the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I kind of wanted to make this because I saw a lot of people talking about it, and I've actually read the book. Not throwing shade or anything, but I thought you might want to know someone's opinion who read the book and how they feel about all this. I'm kind of split down the middle because it's such a dumb idea to have a sentient rock, but the book isn't bad. Also, I'm very happy that the High Republic is being shown up for what it is, which is not what we wanted. And also, Kathleen Kennedy just does not need to be in charge of storytelling because she should have never allowed this in Star Wars in the first place. And Miss Claudia Gray, I think you're an excellent writer, and I know you've done some great Star Wars books in the past. This book is not a badly written book or poorly written book. It was a good book. I think you should revisit some things with some of the characters because a rock that's sentient does not belong in Star Wars. I think what we could take away from this video overall is Kathleen Kennedy has to go. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Until next time, you know the deal. May the Force be with us all.
Look at the top of his head.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much.